Hello and welcome, my Capricorn friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. This is going to be a group reading for the month of December for my Capricorn friends. Today we're going to explore what you can expect in the month of December, those challenges and obstacles we're going to have to face, and what's more, how we can face those, but also raise our vibration. The decks I'm using today, I'm going to be using the Everyday Witches Tarot and the Energy Oracle. Like always, there are links below to both these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Capricorn friends, we're going to switch things up and go with the Oracle. Alright, let's look at what December is going to look like for my Capricorn friends. Alright, we've got a jumper. Oh, it's a good one too. Yin and Yang. That balance. The balance of divine masculine and divine feminine. Very important, not only in the month, but in life in general. Really making sure that you've got that balancing. Not only in your life, but in your environment as well. Alright, I'm a tarot girl at heart, so let's get going on the tarot part. What card symbolizes the month of December? Oh, got a jumper for my Capricorn friends. Wow, you're pulling some amazing cards. Well, actually, I think both of them jumped out, so never mind. They're pulling amazing cards for you. The Empress. This is going to be a month of fertility, growth, and abundance. And when I'm talking fertility, it does not necessarily mean children. It can be ideas, it can be concepts. And in some cases, yes, it can be pregnancy. And in some other cases, it's actually going to be childbirth. So, a very exciting month. Lots going on. She too has balance. She's got a dog and a cat. Very, again, the yin and yang energies. Also in the white and the black. So that balancing aspect is going to be key for you throughout the month. Actually, what's more, it's going to be also into the beginning of 2020. It's going to play, balance is going to be very important for you. All right, let's look at December. Let's get into December a little bit more. What does the first part of December bring? Got some jumpers there. My Capricorn friends. The first card, the Ten of Cups. It's a quintessential family card. That abundance and growth that we have in our family, that security that we have, that foundation, and how important it is, especially around the holidays, to embrace that family and those friends. We have close friends that are like family to us. Family does not necessarily mean birth family. We're looking at astral family, we're looking at the family we have here, adoptive, you name it. Then we have the 8th card in the Major Arcana, Strength. That inner strength, that will and drive. We tame the beasts that are untamable. Do the impossible, and we do it with our own grace and style. That inner fire and flame, drawing in that universal energy and really making it our own. The beginning of December really talks about how we can nurture and love ourselves and all those in our lives. Alright, let's look at the middle of December. What does the middle of December hold for my Capricorn friends? The Ace of Pentacles, a fantastic card. Literally planting those seeds so that you are going to have amazing growth in the future. Really embracing the Empress's fertility and growth. Strengthening current roots and really allowing that root system to take hold. December is going to be a fantastic time, not only of growth, but creation. Let's look at the end of December. What does the end of December bring, my Capricorn friends? Judgment. The 20th card in the Major Arcana, and it talks about that connection to the universe, receiving the universal's message. The universe does not speak in words. It's more of a song, melody, that sound vibrations, if you will. So at the end of the month, what we're going to find is that we're going to be able to pick up on those vibrations and interpret them on a more of a grand and more clear level. These are amazing to start out with, especially with the Empress overseeing everything. This connection to the universe is going to help not only strengthen what seeds you're planting now, so that work you're doing in the middle, working on those connecting skills, working on growth, working on healing. You're going to see that as you start into 2020, that you're going to have a big growth spurt, if you will. That connection to universe is going to really, well, hit home, if you will. All right, let's look at the challenges. What is the main challenge my Capricorn friends are going to face in December? Not sure who dares to cross the Empress, but let's find out. The Four of Wands. Those party and celebrations are going to try and step in front of the Empress. Yes, it's important to celebrate. However, that push and pull, literally the yin and yang of your friends and family are going to take its toll. It's going to really negatively impact what you can do and those meaningful connections, because you're going to have different degrees of friends and family who are going to have demands and expectations on top of the work, school, and all the other pieces that we hold are going to really negatively impact all those positive and meaningful connections and progress we're going to make. All right, let's look at the challenges and break them down. What challenges do my Capricorn friends face at the beginning of December? The Six of Cups. This is the reminiscing card. When we get in with our friends and family, especially ones that have been with us for a very long time, there's a lot of talk about being those good old days, those reminiscing pieces. It's really easy to get stuck in that mindset of the good old days. And that's going to be kind of a stumbling block for us. Yes, our family and friends provide support and stability. However, even that constant talk about the good old days, because we do. We talk about past Christmases, we talk about those family events, those pieces that are meaningful and that stick in our brain. Getting stuck in there is going to be something you're going to have to be mindful of, though. That mindset of, oh, well, I never used to have these problems, can come up quite easily. You're right, you never used to have these problems. However, we've evolved. When we were 2, we couldn't tie our own shoes. We've evolved past that, and we will continue to evolve. So the good old days are nice to remember and nice to be able to really reflect on all those positive, loving memories and the positive coping strategies and mechanisms that we have, using them and bringing them back up, but not to get stuck back there. Okay, middle of the month. What challenges will my Capricorn friends face in the middle of December? The Knight of Cups. The Knights are that no fear energy that is not afraid of taking on a challenge, where the cup is all about emotion and intuition. Where we were going to want to really focus in on that inner stuff, the Knight of Cups is the Romeo of Knights. He's going to want to pull you out. He's going to want to try and keep you to connect into here. That focusing on others. And if you're looking for a relationship, that relationship aspect is going to come up because people are going to want to get together. Also, there's a need we have that as we get into December, we really feel that we have to be connected to a mate or a partner. And if you're in a relationship, that mate or partner can be starting to try and really pull and push at your energies as well. Let's look on to the end of December. What challenges do my Capricorn friends face at the end of December? The Queen of Wands. Queens are that nurturing feminine energy. Wands all about that inner fire and passion. She's also connected into her sensuality and sexuality. That sacral drive, and that's where we hold our sensuality and sexuality, is really going to start to fire at the end of the year. Goes back into that fertility energy. That's going to try and override the universal's the universal call, that message. That connection, again, back to that connecting with others. Not to say that's not important. It's that it's going to kind of really draw in and suck that energy out of you. It's going to misdirect and try and take up all your time and energy. However, that universal call and that groundedness is going to really be important for you. All right, I did talk about this, and we're going to start to look at how to raise our vibration. And I'm going to be using the Energy Oracle to help us do that. How can my Capricorn friends raise their vibration in the beginning of December? Okay, we have a couple jumpers. And that's the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So the 5th chakra is your throat chakra. That chakra is in command of your communication, in charge of your speech, your communication, and your listening. Archangel Gabriel, actually, interesting enough, Archangel Gabriel is usually seen in this card of Judgment, and usually she has a horn that she's playing, and it's creepy, but there are blue people or dead people listening to that call. Anyhow, Archangel Gabriel is the messenger archangel. So that importance of that universal message and connecting into that higher source starts off right at the beginning of December. With Archangel Gabriel, jump the angel of love. That connection in to loving yourself and loving others. It's important. It helps with that healing piece. It really connects into that universal message because you're raising your vibration. The minute you start to exude that loving light energy, you start to raise your vibration. And that's an important aspect. Also, when you start to raise your vibration, those around you start to raise their vibration as well. Because it's really hard to be in a bad mood when someone comes in with positivity, love, and light. They start to shift you out of it. So that love energy is going to be really important. It'll help you not only with that communication piece, which is going to be really important over December, but it will also help with your self-healing. Let's go into the middle of December. How can my Capricorn friends raise their vibration in the middle of December? Okay, we have a jumper. The Thinking Woman. Not only is it important that we're really embracing that loving energy, we critically need to think about things. What is it that we should be strengthening? We have to critically think about that because we can't strengthen everything. We have a finite amount of energy. Critically looking at what is and is not working in our lives and how we can overcome those challenges of what's not working in our lives and really strengthening what is. Let's look at the end of December. How can my Capricorn friends strengthen and raise their vibration for the end of December? Goddess of the Moon. It's a gorgeous card. This talks about that divine feminine energy. Making sure that you are flowing with the universe, but also making sure that that feminine, nurturing, loving energy is turned inwards. That loving, healing energy to heal and love ourselves so that we raise our vibration. You do need to make sure about that divine masculine. When you bring in the goddess of the moon, that nurturing, loving energy, you're going to have to kind of also make sure you balance that out with that divine strength of masculinity as well. Unbalancing ourselves will cause problems as well. So making sure, even though you're calling in the moon goddess, you may want to also call in that masculine energy to kind of combat and counter it a bit. Let's go on to guidance and direction. What guidance can we offer my Capricorn friends to overcoming, got some jumpers there, December and the challenges that they face? Okay, so the first jumper, the Six of Pentacles. Sixes are about balance and harmony. Pentacles are about growth and abundance. So that important aspect of making sure that you give your energies and your time to all aspects of your life, not just one, because it's really easy to hyper-focus in on one, and that hyper-focusing in on one aspect of your life can cause a disbalance. We want to keep that balance and harmony in our lives. Then we had the moon jump. The moon is the 18th card in the major arcana. It is very much connected to this goddess of the moon energy, that divine feminine energy, that connection into self in a deeper level. The moon talks about those uncertain and unknown aspects of ourselves. It talks about those things that are hidden within, and that need to not only go inwards and strengthen some of those aspects, but to really reflect on who it is you are. Nurturing and loving that inner beast, because let's be honest, we have the strength to tame it. It's tapping into that energy to do so. All right, then we had Seven of Pentacles. Sevens are a challenge number, but usually successful. That hard work will pay off. Like I said here, planting those seeds, strengthening those root systems will be very abundant and lucrative for you. And focusing in on that is going to be helpful. Eight of Pentacles. Again, we're back to that hard work. Very much an important key aspect is going to be that growth. Working in and focusing in on those skills and abilities, not only that you're passion centered, that you find and can do easily and quite well, and really nurturing those. This shouldn't be something new and unknown to you. This is something you have done before that you find exciting and fun. Using that energy to really unfold things. The Queen of Pentacles. The amount of abundance and growth in this reading is fabulous, my Capricorn friends. The minor arcana, the of something, so of Pentacles, of Swords, are everyday aspects. The Queen of Pentacles is the everyday aspect of the Empress. That fertile, abundant energy runs wild throughout December. It's really up to you to grab hold of it and really use it to your advantage. The more work you put in now, the more prosperous you're going to be. Interestingly enough, you have 6, 7, 8. That counting is really important because when you look at that, it's a progression. That progression is going to really help you go forward. We also have the Queen of, or double Queens. The Queens are the 13th card in the minor arcana. Also, the number of the goddess, 13. When you're looking at multiple 13s, what the angels are saying to you is it's a time to stay calm. You need to receive the intuitive messages that are coming for you. When you combine these energies, that's when you're going to be very prosperous. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and that you were able to gain some insight and direction into what December holds for you, how you can overcome those challenges, and how you can raise your vibration. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. As you know, if you've seen my past videos, I'm very creative with my tarot reading, and I love to create spreads. However, I don't upload my videos on certain days. They are quite sporadic. There's a lot of them, but they don't land on a certain day. So subscribing will help keep you in the loop of what's happening. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Capricorn friends.